the James Webb Space Telescope has just sent back something no one saw coming, a massive, unexplained structure lurking behind the moon. This isn't a data glitch or a shadow illusion. This is real, verified information captured in mid-infrared wavelengths. What it reveals defies every existing lunar map and model. NASA engineers first noticed the anomaly during routine calibration scans, then confirmed it with independent verification from ESA teams. Within seconds, the internet exploded with speculation: how could something so massive remain hidden in plain sight? Webb's instruments focused on a region on the moon's far side, completely shrouded in darkness, yet it emitted a strikingly anomalous heat signature. The structure spans approximately 4 to 6 kilometers, with straight edges and angular contours that resemble nothing in known lunar geology. Dr. Elena Martinez of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center estimated its size using parallax data from 2 separate observation passes. Its infrared signature suggests materials with high thermal inertia, possibly metals or exotic minerals. Interestingly, past missions like Clementine and the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter detected mass anomalies in this same area but lacked the resolution to capture clear images. Now, thanks to Webb's unprecedented sensitivity, we finally have a visual. An anonymous source at the European Southern Observatory stated, "We checked and rechecked, this isn't a processing artifact. There's a physical structure there." Scientists are now scrambling to reconcile this revelation with decades of detailed lunar cartography. Could we really have missed something this enormous? So why was Webb even observing the moon? Primarily for calibration purposes, its surface offers a stable infrared reference. Once aligned, Webb slipped into deep space survey mode, passing through the Earth-Moon system. Its mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, can detect subtle heat differences at resolutions down to 0.2 arcsec, revealing contrast invisible to optical telescopes. Interestingly, Apollo astronauts once reported transient lunar phenomena, glowing spots and mysterious flashes, dismissed at the time as sensor noise or gas release events. But now, it appears those incidents might have been early hints of this hidden formation. Even China's Chang'e 5 thermal camera detected a brief spike in this region last year, though access to that data was limited. Webb's multi-angle imaging pierced through the shadows that have cloaked this formation for eons. Since the moon's near side became tidally locked with Earth, we've effectively been blind, until now. And this discovery opens up a floodgate of possibilities. Theory 1: Ancient alien megastructure. Could an advanced civilization have built a hidden base or monument on the far side of the moon? The thermal symmetry suggests artificial design, rectilinear walls and what could be a central hub. Decades ago, Arthur C. Clarke speculated about extraterrestrial sentinels on the moon. Now we might have actual imagery. Theory 2: Ultra-dense mineral deposit. Some geologists suggest it could be a massive titanium-rich regolith pocket or a concentration of rare earth elements. The moon's Procellarum KREP terrain is known for such anomalies. Perhaps a collapsed lava tube exposed the dense mineral cluster. But that still doesn't explain the strong mid-infrared emission. Each theory challenges conventional thinking, yet neither can be dismissed. Things get even stranger when we look back. Declassified Soviet footage from Lunar 19 in 1974 shows a fleeting shadow anomaly at these same coordinates, labeled then as a glitch. But recent analysis by Dr. Pavarov of the Russian Academy of Sciences found a thermal spike matching Webb's data. Japan's Selene mission also picked up an unexplained radio reflection from the same region last month. Researchers reprocessed that raw data and found consistent echoes suggestive of a hollow structure. Across 5 missions spanning 50 years and 3 space agencies, a geometric pattern emerges, a triangle of thermal hotspots forming the corners of a larger formation. Could it be active? Could it be generating heat? Pause and consider what this implies. The moon, our closest cosmic neighbor, might still harbor secrets older than human history. We've prided ourselves on mapping every crater, every ridge, yet this formation has remained hidden, until now. Philosophically, it shatters the assumption that there's nothing new to discover in our cosmic backyard. What else have we missed? If you've stayed with us this long, you're clearly drawn to the deeper questions. Tap like. Drop your theory in the comments: simulation, higher dimensions, or something even more extraordinary. As scientists struggle to decode the James Webb Space Telescope's shocking discovery, a second wave of ideas has begun to take shape, more daring, less conventional, and deeply unsettling. These emerging theories may not yet sit comfortably in academic journals, but they reflect just how drastically our understanding of the Moon, and reality itself, may need to evolve. Theory 3. Hidden Human Technology. A theory gaining ground in the more conspiratorial corners of the scientific community proposes that the structure isn't alien, it's ours. Or at least, it was built by humans long ago under a veil of Cold War secrecy. Back in the late 1950s, the US Army developed Project Horizon, a plan to establish a permanent manned base on the Moon by the mid-1960s. While officially cancelled, declassified documents reveal startling details, blueprints, logistics plans, and psychological assessments for long-term lunar habitation. What if Project Horizon, or a darker, more advanced successor, actually went ahead under black budgets? The Moon's far side, forever hidden from Earth, would be the ideal location for a covert operation. No atmosphere to scatter heat, no surveillance to catch it, and low gravity to ease heavy lift construction. Could the Webb telescope have captured the decaying remains of such a facility, abandoned, buried, and forgotten beneath layers of regolith? Skeptics say the 20th century lacked the tech for such an undertaking. Believers counter with references to experimental propulsion systems, classified space programs, and even alleged recoveries of unknown technology. If true, this may be one of history's most staggering cover-ups, sitting in plain sight for over half a century. Theory 4. Dimensional Overlap. But what if the answer lies not in history, but in the very fabric of reality? According to Nobel laureate Dr. Nain Zhou, the Moon may act as a unique observational lens for detecting phenomena from higher dimensions. Her quantum research suggests that under precise cosmic conditions, high-energy particles striking certain materials could briefly expose, or even pierce, dimensional boundaries. She calls these fleeting windows brain interfaces. In string theory, our universe exists as a 3D membrane, or brain, floating in a higher dimensional space. Sometimes, brands may touch or overlap, causing energy to bleed across universes. These intersections wouldn't look like stargates or portals but could appear as geometric anomalies, resonant energy patterns, or unexpected thermal signatures. In Dr. Zhou's view, the strange structure captured by Webb may not be a structure at all, but a dimensional projection, a kind of echo from another reality bleeding into ours. A cosmic watermark left behind where two universes brushed against each other. This theory is even more speculative than hidden human tech, but it underscores one sobering truth: we still know shockingly little about both the Moon and the deeper workings of the cosmos. Could the Moon be more than just a dead rock in space? Could it be a stage where forces, human, alien, or interdimensional, have left their mark? And just when you think it can't get stranger, the final detail changes everything. The code. Webb's mid-infrared images didn't just reveal an anomalous heat source, they uncovered a hidden pattern. At the Space Telescope Science Institute, a team fed the raw data through a state-of-the-art convolutional neural network trained on over 10 million celestial images. Within minutes, the AI flagged a recurring design etched across the surface of the formation, a spiral. A perfect logarithmic spiral, matching the Fibonacci sequence, precisely overlaid on a lattice of points spaced according to prime numbers. Initially, the team thought it might be pareidolia, our minds finding patterns in noise. But deeper analysis told a different story. The spiral's arms followed exact golden ratios. The grid aligned to prime intervals, 2, 3, 5, 11, 71, all placed with sub-meter accuracy. Multiple observations from different angles and under varying thermal conditions confirmed the pattern, not once, but repeatedly, within millimeter tolerances. This wasn't a trick of shadow or erosion. This was intentional, a symbol etched across kilometers of lunar surface. And now, cryptographers at MIT's Center for Astrophysical Cryptologic Revelation, at MIT's Center for Astrophysical Cryptography, are on the case. Professor Amina Patel leads a groundbreaking initiative decoding what could be the first intelligible message not written by human hands. Her team spans disciplines: cipher analysts, information theorists, AI specialists, and mathematicians. Their toolkit includes classical encryption techniques, entropy analysis, matrix algebra, and frequency mapping. But their guiding philosophy is deceptively simple: mathematics is the universal language. Patel explains, if you're sending a message to an unknown intelligence, you build it from constants, Fibonacci, primes, patterns that any civilization capable of observing the cosmos will recognize. Statistical modeling leaves little room for coincidence. The probability that lunar geology, volcanism, impact fracturing, or tectonics could coincidentally produce both a mathematically perfect Fibonacci spiral and a prime number lattice in the same region. Roughly 1 in 10 squared. That's about the same as winning the global lottery 17 times in a row. Could the moon itself have conspired to write a cosmic sonnet in its dust? Almost certainly not. If this formation encodes intent, then we are not mere spectators, we are recipients. The moon's far side may bear more than an anomaly. It may hold an interstellar communique. But for whom? Early decryption attempts hint at layered meaning, fractal motifs, recursive symmetries, geometries that repeat at multiple scales. Hallmarks not just of life, but of computation. This isn't just a message, it may be an operating system, a payload of compressed information designed to awaken only in the minds capable of recognizing its shape. As Webb continues to gather higher resolution infrared data, and as Patel's AI refines its deep pattern recognition, one question now overshadows all others: who encoded this? And why place it on the hidden face of the moon? The grand synthesis. Let's pull back and look at what we now know. Over the last 18 minutes, we've walked through a discovery that started quietly in the calibration noise of the James Webb Space Telescope's mid-infrared arrays. But what began as a thermal anomaly has become a rupture in our understanding of lunar history. Multiple missions: Soviet Lunar 19, 1974, China's Chang'e 5, NASA's Lunar Recon Orbiter, even archival data from Kagaya, have each recorded subtle disturbances in this region: glitches, spikes, anomalies. Whispers of something hidden. Now, at last, we see it clearly: straight edges defying lunar topography, thermal gradients that ignore geology, a prime number grid nested in a Fibonacci spiral, carved with sub-meter precision across kilometers of terrain. This is no natural formation. This is deliberate, intelligent, and possibly ancient. What comes next? This changes everything. 1. Transparency: Webb's data must be open source. Humanity deserves access. Researchers, students, citizens, scientists, everyone should be empowered to study this mystery. 2. Global collaboration. No single nation can decode this enigma alone. We need a unified consortium: astronomers, cryptographers, linguists, ethicists, a new Apollo moment, not for flags, but for knowledge. 3. Urgent exploration. The next orbiter, rover, or lander must target this region with extreme precision, equipped with spectrometers, ground-penetrating radar, and autonomous drilling platforms. This is not just a scientific priority, it's a planetary imperative. And then, the philosophical: if this is a message, what does it say? Is it a greeting? A warning? A time capsule meant to outlast civilizations? We stand at the edge of a crossroads. Either we are alone, inventing meaning in the static of space, or we are part of a much larger narrative, a cosmic conversation that began long before us and is only now reaching our ears. One thing is clear: the moon is no longer a silent satellite. It is a signal post, a mirror of mysteries that challenge the limits of human understanding. And this may be just the beginning. In the coming months, expect debates to ignite in labs, lecture halls, and legislative chambers. Will skeptics demand undeniable proof? Will world powers race to stake claims? Will private industry see a frontier or a threat? Whatever happens, our world has changed. The moon, our oldest companion, has revealed a secret it's held for eons. So where does humanity go from here? We follow the message. We decode the pattern. And we ask not just how it got there, but what it means to us, now that we've seen it. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next video.